Okay, welcome back. It's part 2. We're now installing the freshwater tank. Now, what we have done, we've took the spare wheel out. We took it off and took the fitments off that go with it. So you've got like a wind-up thing that you don't really need. So we've took that off. It's just taking weight off the van, really, I suppose. Yeah. It could have. Mind you, that would have been in the way, wouldn't it? For when we put the tank on.
You've got to set this off anyway.
So you've got to take that off.
This is for an 109 litre water tank that fits where the spare wheel goes. So the spare wheel, I'm probably going to get a fitting for the back door. So, because every tank that looks that was less than 109, well, less than 100 litres, they fit down a gap somewhere underneath the van. But with anything bigger than 100 litre I could find, it's where the spare wheel goes. So I decided I probably want the spare wheel going on the back anyway. So to fit the tank where the spare wheel goes, you've got to take the spare wheel off, and then you've got to take the bracket off as well.
There's the tank. You've got the spouts at the top there. And what we've got to do first of all is fit the bracket, drill the holes, fit the bracket on the van, and we're going to put a water sensor in. We're going to bond a water sensor in first, and what you have to do, you have to cut the probes on the water sensor.
Yeah, so the fitting of the brackets, you use it with these.
Yeah, the hook bolts.
You've got to drill a couple of holes on the cross members and then use them. A water probe.
The bracket's just like a U bracket, and you hook them on and they just come through there. So we'll show you that when we're doing it anyway. So that's the bracket that holds it. That's the water probe, and that's got to go in. Now they're too long, so what we're going to do, you can cut them to length, so we'll just cut them to length so that it all works. But again, we'll go through that when we're doing it and when we're bonding it on. So our first job is to drill the axle, the cross members behind the axle, just to get the bolts in. So we're going to do that now and see how we go on.
So what we've got now, right, so what we've got here now is these have got to come down here now like that. So we need to drill, if you can see, in there and in there. So what we need to do now, get that drill,
yep,
and drill into the face of that one.
Yep.
Yeah? Do you want to do drilling?
Yep.
Just put the bracket near where you're going and it'll give you an idea.
Yeah. So
so get your
kind
first
of
hole.
want it like that, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah, get that first hole started roughly where you're going. Yeah, about in the centre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant centre downwards. You know, into the and it Go to your left. Go to that side, to the wheel a bit more.
This side.
Yeah. That no. Come back a bit, just a bit. Yeah, about there. But go halfway in the strut. Do you know what I mean? Halfway down.
All right.
Yeah.
Like
so
there.
pull. Yeah. So take that out of your way now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be going there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mark it.
Yeah. That's it.
There you go.
Just drill a hole there now. That's it. Yeah.
And then mark the other one.
Well, you need to put something in the hole, don't you, just to hold it?
Oh, I can see it there. That's spot on.
Are you sure you're in the hole?
Yeah.
You don't look like it.
I can see it there.
Can you?
Yeah.
Definite?
Definite.
That's it. That's more like it. Right, get a start on that. Right, so we've got that one on. You can see we've hooked that and how it works, yeah. And then here we've drilled this one, so we need to hook that in somehow. See, because it is awkward. There, you just need to bend it slightly and it comes on, so that one's okay. Can we get this one on? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's gone on easier. So what we're going to do now, we're going to try, and I can't film it, but we're going to try and slide the tank on and then put this bracket on and then see when we adjust it what kind of gap we've got, because we're going to need to pack it really so it don't bump about. Right, so like I say, we've slid the tank into the front and we've managed to just lift it up and screw the bracket on. Now this is all loose at the moment because it just wants winding up on the nuts, and then the outlets are at that end there. I don't know if you can see.
Fresh water in, empty your tank, and that's going to all our appliances.
Yeah, so we know that it fits. What we've got to do now, we've got to take it back off and we're going to bond the water leveler indicator on. Right, the next thing is with the tank we've put in a level indicator in, and what we've done, we've cut the probes down so that we've got a quarter left in the tank, so as soon as it touches them it'll say it's quarter full, that'll say it's half full, and that'll say it's full when it reaches that. So we've cut them down to suit. We've cut a hole in this tank just using a hole cutter to the size of 55mm. That drops in there, and what we're going to do, you can either screw it, but you'd probably need stainless steel screws so that there's no rust, because that will contaminate your water. What we're going to do, we're just going to bond it on with the 522 Sikaflex that we used for the for bonding the solar panel on the roof. Now this is in black, so it'll all work in pretty good, and we're going to stick it on with that, and then we're going to leave it and let it set overnight. You've got the wires here, you've got the plug on the end, and what happens is you have another plug that plugs in, and that goes to your waste tank to indicate when it's empty, and then obviously it goes into your system, into a screen. We've done the bracket, we screwed the brackets, drilled the brackets, screwed them so that they go on. It just needs sliding in place and tightening up. Now on this side we've got the inlet there, we've got the outlet, so if you want to drain the tank, and then we've got our water coming through to the van, which will be pumped through. And what we've got to do next is we're going to cut a hole in here, and we're going to bond the inlet on there. So that's one of the jobs. We're going to try and get that done today. Unfortunately, it's been raining again. Every time we do something, we seem to have it raining. Now what we're doing, because there's no other access panel to the tank inside, we turn the tank virtually at 45 so that you're drilling upside down, so that all the swarf came outwards rather than inwards, and we're going to bond it on, whereas it does come with a gasket and a screw on the inside, but we can't get to the inside, so that's the reason why we're bonding it. And we've cleaned it with sugar soap solution to degrease it, and we're gonna just put that on. So anyway, that's the next job, so we'll have a go at that now. Right, so Lee is sealing around the level indicator. Okay, you hold the Yeah, that's plenty. That should squeeze right down and squeeze out the end, hopefully. What we don't want any air getting in, and we don't want any water coming out, do we? Have you got enough on?
I reckon so.
Yeah. Make sure the wire's facing this way. Yeah, nice squeeze. Make sure you've got it coming out of all. That's it. Look, make sure it comes out of all of it. Yeah. Wet your finger and just rub it round so it seals it. Yeah. That's it. And what we'll do, we'll put some more on if we haven't got it covered. Nobody sees it, so it don't matter, does it?
I'll put a tiny bit more around.
Yeah. Right, so as you can see, we've just sealed it round. Oops. We've sealed it round with the sealant, give it a good thing. Now we're going to leave that for 24 hours before we touch the tank. So what we're going to do now, we're going to cut the inlet in on the van. That's our next job. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to cut the water inlet into the van. So what we've done, we've marked where we're going with it. We've drilled a pilot hole in the middle from the inside so that so that we know where we're going. We've taped it and we've marked it out. Now on the inside, just to show you, you can just about see, I bet you can't see it, but just about see where the hole is. Yeah, you see it? And that's our pilot hole there. And you can see that we've had to go between the struts that are there. So that's the reason why we've done it. We're now going to get the jigsaw. We're going to drill a hole first in there, and then we're going to get the jigsaw. We're going to cut round so that it fits on. Then we're going to bond the unit on it. So that's the next job.
If you remember from the course.
Oh, battery's gone just on that minute.
Of course it has. I'm sure this battery's gone every time we've tried doing something.
What?
This battery.
Mind, I've had it in the drill for a bit, so I can't move. See how we go on with this now.
Oh, okay.
I thought it's a bit on the big side, that. For me, it would have been better.
It don't matter once it's thingied on. Glued on.
Right. This is what I was saying now about bonding. It's going to go all over the van. So what we need to do is before we squeeze it is wet it off,
Yeah.
and then wipe it off. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because you know it's gonna.
Yeah. Do I need some primer at the inside?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you need to do something. So, what we're going to do here now, because we've cut the steel, we need to prime the steel with the metal primer. So this here around the edge is all going to be primed just to protect it. Otherwise it'll rust. So that's our next job, just to prime it. Right, Lee's just priming the edge of the metal where we've cut it. He's putting plenty on there so that it doesn't rust. So it's something that needs to be done really. Now what I've done, I've actually put the sealant on the you know, on the thing, the inlet, and I'm just letting it go off a little bit, and then I'm going to stick it onto the van. So that's the next step. That's what we're doing. We need the water, the spray water. Right, so we've got plenty on here. What we're going to do, we're going to just shove that in there, and then we're going to just push that nice and slow. Yeah, in fact we might not need all that now. We're just going to push that in so that it all comes out. Yeah, like that. So that we've got a good seal. Now this, hopefully, oh look at that coming through its screw holes.
Well, that's good because it'll provide a seal when you put screws in.
Yeah. Oh god,
It's a nightmare, isn't it? This is what you got to deal with when you're doing it, isn't it?
yeah, this is the worst bit where we're gonna just put plenty on, and then we've got to get it off somehow. Just that you go through a lot of tissue doing it, but it just shows you how it's stuck, even though you put water on.
Yeah. It's mega stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. It don't matter how much paper you use. It's I think the whole thing is that
If you get another load of rolls from the team,
you'll be able to clean it up better, I think, when it's gone off.
yeah. Do you want to put the cap on? You can wait if you want, but
I've got to push it.
I know.
I know.
You can wait if you want. Let it set and then.
Yeah. You can leave it on there for now, but
Looks alright, doesn't it?
yeah. So yeah, it looks like we've got a seal all the way around. That's the main thing. That's all I'm worried about. We can always clean it up more
Clean it
later.
off on the inside.
Not bothered about the inside, mate.
I'm not going to see it, are we?
Okay, that's it for this video. We're gonna leave the tank to set with the bonding of the volume control on it, and also we're gonna let that set for a bit before he drives off. When he comes next time, we're gonna install the tank. But it's all pre-done now, and we need to drill the floor to get the water inlet to it. So that's the next job. We need to order some insulation for the tank because he wants to insulate the tank. We need to order some insulation for the pipe because he wants to insulate the pipe. And waste tank, you need to order a waste tank, don't you, now? So that's the next step. He's getting the waste tank ordered and get that in. So anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.